My name's Andy Davies and I'm one of the assistant head teachers here at Patchway Community School. Part of my role here is to be responsible for literacy and the provision of literacy across the school. So today I'm going to talk to you about why literacy is important, what we do as a school to support your child with their literacy, and how you can help support them at home. Literacy is fundamentally the ability to read, write and communicate verbally. Research shows that people with low levels of literacy are held back at almost every stage of their life. Outcomes are poorer on almost every measure, from health and well-being to employment and finance. At a basic level, people with low literacy will find it challenging to search for a job, read an advertisement, put together a CV, or read an employment contract. In lessons, literacy is fundamental to understanding the key vocabulary of specific subjects. For example, if you're to go into a maths lesson and be given a question to calculate the dimensions of a cube, mathematically this is quite a straightforward question, but without the knowledge of what the word dimension or cube or even calculate means in this specific context, it's almost impossible to start solving the problem. At Patchway, we have a variety of strategies to help support students with their literacy. So we have a whole school approach to teaching important subject-specific vocabulary and help students understand the specifics of a particular word. We also have a whole school approach to teaching reading in lessons. This ranges from reading out loud to teaching students specific methods of reading, such as skimming a text to pick out themes or reading closely to pick out key information. In tutor time, students will take part in a guided reading programme. This involves them reading a specific text or poem out loud with their teacher. This helps improve their confidence and their fluency in reading an unfamiliar text. As part of our independent learning, most subjects, with the exception of maths and science, use the Bedrock learning platform. This helps develop students' comprehension and grammar, as well as key vocabulary tied to the specific topic being studied. In English lessons, students will read for at least 30 minutes a week. This is silent reading using a book of their choice. They'll also have a library lesson once a fortnight. In the library lesson, they'll be able to read quietly from a chosen book or read out loud with a teacher as part of a small group. They'll also be helped in this lesson to pick out a book which matches their reading age, which we determine using accelerated reader software. For students who really struggle with their literacy, we have some additional support available for them. This includes one-to-one phonics sessions, where students are helped to decode difficult words, small group reading, and additional lessons with an intervention teacher. So how can you help support them at home? The most important thing is to encourage them to read as much as possible, ideally for 30 minutes a day. This reading doesn't have to be a book. It can be anything from a newspaper article, a gaming review, a sports report, even a recipe, or a graphic novel, for example. Students have access to the school library, and this contains over 10,000 books. So if they're looking for a book to read, they can always go and borrow one from there. And there's a whole variety of things. They're bound to find something that interests them in there. If they are reading, do ask some questions about what they're reading. This will help them promote their understanding and develop the skills of analysing and summarising a text. And finally, please help them complete their Bedrock home learning. This helps reinforce that key grammar and vocabulary skills. If you want to know more information about how to access the Bedrock programme or how the programme works, please see the short YouTube video on this channel from Ms Mills where she goes through it all. So I'd like to take the time to thank you for watching this video today and for your continuing support with your child's literacy. If you have any further questions, please do contact the school directly. Thank you.